I wrote all this down. I wrote some points down to talk about. Honestly, I'd rather just go off the top of my head talking about procrastination. Today, what's today's date? June 13th, 2025. I spent my whole day procrastinating. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I woke up this morning. This video that you're watching was actually supposed to be on a different topic, and it was actually supposed to be recorded one of the first things I did when I woke up this morning. But instead, I did what a lot of us do. I woke up groggy, looked for my phone, rolled over, opened my phone, went straight to TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And I just spent like the first hour and a half of my day procrastinating. And I got up. Hold on, I look raw and uncut. Do I have a bonnet or something? I need to throw something on. Honestly, y'all just gonna see me raw and uncut. Anyway, back to the minutes though. But yeah, I spent this whole day kind of just doing what I feel like a lot of us struggle with, which is procrastination. I spent the day on my phone, kind of putting things off instead of being on top of my work. And now it's 1 a.m. and right now I'm recording a video on something that I didn't even have plans on recording. I had a whole video planned about ego and how I was going to talk about building the ego and what it means to have an ego and how your ego sometimes be beneficial or negative. But today I decided that let me give y'all the real uncut of my life. And right now I'm a habitual procrastinator. I procrastinate. I'm procrastinating this video and I'm procrastinating in life. Realistically, it's like we have these timelines and this vision of how we think stuff is gonna go, and then when the time actually comes to do it, we don't feel like doing it, so we just put it off. We put it off to the last second, whether it's assignments, whether it's goals, whether it's talking to people or seeing somebody. We put a lot of things off to the last second, and we have kind of like bad tendencies. Cause why as people we pouring stuff that could take us from here to fucking Calabasas? Why are we putting stuff off? Like, why are we putting things that could really help us see the world, help us elevate, help us be better as people? Why do we procrastinate? Why do we have this lack of action? It's crazy because the craziest part about it is you can have the answers. I'm not gonna lie. I've read this book earlier this year. I was reading this book. It's called No Excuses by Brian Tracy. I recommend y'all talk about Brian, or y'all go learn about Brian Tracy. Read a book, watch a few vids, do your research on Brian Tracy, because he talks about a lot of great topics when it comes to not procrastinating, but discipline. How to use discipline, how discipline is applied in different areas of life, how to kind of just be better as people. And I spent a significant time period taking time away from social media just to read this book and a few other books. And in reading that book, I learned a few things about procrastination, but even with learning those things, even with attaining those knowledges, I still fell into bad habits. I still fell into waking up, getting on my phone. I still fell into saying, I'm gonna just do that tomorrow, knowing that tomorrow is always gonna be tomorrow. And I'm gonna say the same thing tomorrow. So I guess since this is raw and uncut, the best thing for me to do is kind of revisit some of the things I've learned in this book to help me get out of my slump of procrastinating. I'm just gonna flip through pages. I'm gonna also be honest with y'all. This is not my first time trying to record this vid. This takes 7, 8 of trying to record this vid. The first time I recorded, I was talking, I was saying some good stuff, but then vid like 25 minutes, and this is my first vid. I don't think nobody want to watch a 25-minute vid. And then with the second vid, I recorded it. It was under 10 minutes, but nobody really wants to watch a 10-minute vid. So it's kind of like these little troubles that as people we go through, and I don't think I'm the only one going through this. I think you might go through this, where it's like you're a procrastinator, but you're also a perfectionist, but you also procrastinate because you know whenever you start a task, you're gonna want to be perfectionist and it's gonna take a long time to do it. So it's kind of like, it's kind of hard to start sometimes because of that reason. But I think one of the biggest things when it comes to, because realistically the opposite of procrastination is discipline. Opposite of procrastination is action. Opposite of being lazy is being disciplined. So let's talk about the opposite side. Let's talk about what's life when the grass is greener. Being a disciplined person. What all this books really talks about is the difference in life you'll see when you are disciplined. One of the best things that I remember this book talks about is a simple concept. Dinner before dessert. Think about it. When you get some food, you don't go straight for the ice cream. You don't go straight for the cake. You make sure you eat your veggies, eat your little meat, no diddy. Eat your whatever size you got, whatever main entrees, whatever your pasta, chicken, I don't know, whatever you eat. Then you go for the dessert afterwards. Which is a simple saying, basically saying, don't do the easy part first. Don't do the stuff that you most want to do first. Instead, do the hard thing first. So for example, instead of waking up in the morning, don't go for the phone. Don't check everything. Don't try to check social media. You're giving yourself an easy sensitive early gratification. Instead, we want delayed gratification. So wake up, freshen up, and then go straight at some sort of work. So, for example, in my life, instead of waking up and spending one of my precious off days just scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on Twitter. If you were to ask me what I seen on Twitter or I seen on Instagram, I don't know. Or even if I do know, even if I am able to tell you some stuff I did watch, spend my time watching, it don't have no impact on my life. No, this vid has way more impact on my life than when I watched on social media. But still, I spent my precious free time on social media. So, applying the eat your dinner before dessert rule, I would have woke up, I would have recorded this vid, I would have edited this vid, posted this vid early in the morning, and then by the time that I'm praying that the camera doesn't go out on me too early. I don't know how much time I have, but I would have recorded this vid early and then been able to post it before getting on social media, before relaxing, before watching my favorite shows, before catching up on The Walking Dead, before watching Love Island with my girlfriend. Instead, I woke up and I did the wrong thing. Second thing this thing talks about, and when it really puts everything else into perspective, is there's loser mechanics versus winner mechanics. And as people, we have the natural tendency to act kind of apply to loser mechanics. And loser mechanics, simply put, is doing the easy thing, doing the least amount, doing the thing that will just get you by. So that's like, for example, going. Thank God we're back. Okay, camera battery died on me, but we're back. That just shows I've been trying so long. Oh my God, it's on one bar as well, so I don't have long to talk. But loser mechanics is doing the easy thing. It's doing the easy way out, going the easy way out of things. Winner mechanics is the opposite. Winner mechanics is the thing. It's going the extra mile, doing the thing that's harder thing, doing the thing that you know what. I'm back. But back to what I was saying. It's like everything just be flowing, then be going good, and be going bad. Then it's like, okay, I got it, and I don't got it. This is the raw and uncut that y'all are seeing. Okay, so like I said earlier, winner mechanics and this loser mechanics. The loser mechanics are the natural tendency to take the easy way out of things. But you'll find that as you do it more and more, it's choosing the early, the immediate satisfaction, the immediate gratification rather than delayed long-term gratification. So instead of, you might wake up every day, or it might be time for you to eat some food, and instead of going with the healthy option with the greens, you go with donut. Instead of going apple, you go donut. It's like, okay, man, donut's easy, donut tastes better, so you take it, eat it over the course of a few months, you gain weight. Versus apple isn't as good, but over the course of a few months, you stay in shape, or it allows you, it helps you, aids you in staying in shape. So it's the same thing. As people, we tend to go with the easier thing, but if you have the winning mechanics, you're gonna go with the more option that helps you in the long run. The winning mechanics is basically going the extra mile, thinking long term, making a hard decision. if you constantly make that hard decision, if you constantly make the decision that, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna post another video, and more relating to me, if I make the decision that tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna post another video, and I'm gonna post another video, I'm gonna do the same thing over and over and over again, over and over again. That's me thinking long term, because eventually 2-3 months will pass and I can look back and I have a large category of videos and I get better at this and I'm starting to learn more about myself and I'm starting to become more self-aware, have more, just more discipline, this and that, versus me constantly going the easy way out and saying, instead of recording this vid, I'm gonna just turn on that TV and I'm gonna just lay down, I'm gonna just relax, I'm gonna just use the little free time I have to just enjoy myself instead of doing what I'm supposed to do, which in a way, after a while of going that extra mile, you kind of find a little bit of enjoyment in it. Like, I honestly enjoy making this vid. Even though I procrastinated, even though it took me a long time, the process was still kind of entertaining. I don't want to ramble for too long. I've already rambled in another vid that I decided I didn't want to post. I think although it had its ups and downs, I think this vid came out pretty nicely. And my camera's about to die anyway, so I'm gonna be right back with y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna try to post again tomorrow. I'm gonna try to take my own advice. That's the plan, but I'm out. Bye.